What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Littleroot Laddering. We're continuing on playing my Scarf Calyrex team here. If you haven't checked out the previous episode, go do so. It is by far the most fun I've had with any team in a very long time, and just some of the plays we've made are absurd and wonderful, and I'm really hoping we can continue on with some more good luck today. So, getting paired up pretty quickly here for game number 1. Let's see what we got here, opponent. There's an Electabuzz and a Thievul. I am concerned. What does Electabuzz do? Oh my gosh. Okay. Cali plus what? Kind of like Eliki. Kind of like Eliki plus Urshifu with Cali plus. I kind of want Feeny in the back, but I also think Tauros is really good here, just so I can intimidate them. Getting Intimidate off onto the Zacian. Honestly, maybe even Electabuzz and or Thievul could be really important. I have a feeling Thievul is probably, like, the fact that they have triple dark types probably means I want Feeny here somewhere, but I think Urshifu should be able to pull its weight enough. It might be that I want Feeny over Calyrex Shadow, but I think because I'm Scarf Cali, I deal with Zacian pretty effectively thanks to Mudshot. So, let's see what opponent's bringing here to the table. Umbreon, Thievul. Okay, so I mean, this is a pretty good lead for us. Kind of don't hate maxing Eliki here, but the question is what am I doing if I do that? I think preserving Calyrex in the back is pretty okay. I don't want a Volt Switch. I think I just want to Dynamax and go for a Max Lightning into Thievul. No, I think I want to take out Umbreon, actually. Umbreon's going to be really annoying, all things considered. So I think I just want to take it out immediately. Dynamaxing here could be a little aggressive, but I think that's fine. I think I need Eliki to be able to deal with Blastoise if they have, like, Blastoise plus Zacian in the back. Like, if that's their plan in the back, I feel pretty okay about ours. Really good damage coming out there. Close combat should easily pick up the KO then. Which is just great. Just clearing out this Umbreon nice and early is going to be really good for us. Okay. Going to clear out the Umbreon before it ever does anything. That's really good for us. Obviously, lowering our defenses on Urshifu could be problematic. The Rocky Helmet instead of lefties. Interesting. I'm just going to go for a parting shot into my Urshifu. I mean, I'm pretty okay with that as well, just because, like, I have access to Wicked Blow, so, like, I don't really care about that. I wonder if they have, like, Ensign Zacian could be really annoying. They're going to bring out Electabuzz. Electabuzz doesn't get Lightning Rod, right? Or Motor Drive, or anything like that. Should I be concerned about Electabuzz? Static and Vital Spirit, so no. Well, I will just Max Lightning the Thievul. I have no reason to switch here. I kind of want to just Wicked Blow into the Electabuzz. Like, if Thievul is Sash, like, sure, you'll get your Unburden trigger. Opponent. What is going on? What is this game? Yep, that's a Dynamax Electabuzz. Okay, they are Sash. Not really surprised by that. So now they have Unburden. They're gonna Parting Shot into Eliki. That literally doesn't matter. Question is, who are you going into? Is your last one exactly Zacian? Because if it is, like, that's fine. Yeah, this is all okay. If I lose my Urshifu this turn, it doesn't really matter. Because I can bring out Tauros here. And they're going to Knuckle. Okay, that's fine. Like, now I get to bring out Tauros and Intimidate them. Unfortunately, Zacian is going to be at +1 still. Honestly, I could bring out Calyrex and just go for a Mudshot. Mudshot plus Max Lightning probably KOs it. And then I can preserve Tauros. Do I need to preserve Tauros? Probably not, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty okay with this. They should probably protect Zacian this turn. I mean, I'm still going to Max Lightning it. I could swap out Calyrex. I could also just click Astral Barrage. Seems pretty okay. They swap into Thievul, that's also fine. Yeah, they're going to protect. So I'm going to get locked into Astral Barrage here. I'm going to reveal I'm also Scarf, so like this is fine. I'm going to do, honestly, okay damage into Electabuzz. Max Lightning is going to do okay damage into Zacian. I got to remember I am at -1. And they're going to Max Lightning into Calyrex, which is not even enough to KO. Okay. So this is all fine and dandy. I can swap out Eliki into Tauros. And I'm going to click Astral Barrage this turn. I think Eliki is more important to this end game than Calyrex is, to be 100% honest. Like, removing this stat drop is going to be important. And now I have the fastest things on the field. So, like, this is all pretty okay. Getting this Intimidate off is going to be pretty great as well. Really good damage all around. Ow. Well, Tauros, you tried, buddy. Them going for a Sacred Sword there is actually really bad for us. Can Eliki clutch this 1v3? We're gonna try. They're all pretty low, and Electabuzz's Dynamax is over. I'm the fastest thing on the field. I don't know if Electroweb is enough to pick up the Zacian from this range. But I don't want to take extra damage from this Electabuzz either. I could also see Zacian protecting this turn. So it could just be correct to Thunderbolt down the Electabuzz here. I think this is fine. I think they protect. Sick. Awesome. And now an Electroweb should pick up both the both of their mons here. Does it still do it if terrain is gone? Maybe. Am I worried about Thievul? It doesn't have Unburdened since it's switched out. So it hasn't used its item. Sucker Punch could mess me up. I'm going to click Electro Web. I'm going to pray. This is really reliant on hitting the Zacian this turn, but if we do, I think we win. Why do I talk? Why do I talk? Yeah, GG opponent. Yep, it came down to missing an Electro Web. So like if I think Thunderbolt there is actually just safer. I don't think Thievul's gonna have anything that can actually one-shot my Eliki from that range. So I think Thunderbolt is probably just a safer play always. I am very curious what the Thievul has. Eviolite. Even with Eviolite, that did not do a lot. Yeah, Dark Pulse and Psychic. Weird. Surprised no Howl, to be 100% honest. Howl next to Zacian seems really good. Unfortunately, you don't really have... Leftovers Ensign. That's, I'm sorry, what? Protect Swords Dance Ensign. Very glad that didn't come out. Honestly, I expected it to. And this is Shell Smash, yeah. Really weird that they have fighting coverage on both Blastoise and Electabuzz. Really surprised by that, but whatever. Yeah, I think that game was won if I go for Thunderbolts. But, like, I mean, it also, we lose that game 5% of the time. But seeing how they had Dark Pulse, I'm actually curious how much that would do. Alright, this Eliki Dark Pulse is going to do 50%, so yeah, I think it's safe to always just Thunderbolt there. Hot Dog. Hot Dog with Lando. Yeah, just hard sun here from our opponent with Lando and P2. I don't think they have a reason to bring out P2 here. I think I just like Calyrex and Gothitelle up front. And I think I want Feeny and Eliki in the back. Eliki lines up extremely poorly against Lando if that's what they bring. It lines up well against everything else. Like, I have Calyrex, I have Feeny for Lando. Do I want Tauros? It lines up well against, like, Zacian if they don't have Sacred Sword. I don't think I need it. I think I'd rather just brute force it. Alright, opponent. Venu Torkoal. Pretty okay. Pretty okay here. So I can click Expanding Force. Could also just click Astral Barrage. Could also Dynamax, but that loses... Actually, no, Dynamaxing here is pretty safe. We can take out the Torkoal, and we can switch into Feeny, and this will take away the possibility of them putting me to sleep with Sleep Powder. So, like, I don't care that I'm going to be slower than the Venusaur now. I get to, like, potentially take out an out for them. Like, if they Vine Lash into my Gothitelle slot, then good on them. And there's our Dynamax because we are currently faster. So the question is do they Dynamax here or do they just go for Sleep Powder? If they Dynamax here, going for the Quake is actually really good for us because then we're going to get our special defense boost. If they Dynamax here, like, we've seen how little Vine Lash does into the Calyrex, so, like, I'm not really worried about that. And, like, this is also going to be at +1 if we do this, so... granted, Venusaur should be faster than us now because our Scarf no longer is attached. Yep, there's the Vine Lash. It is going to be into the Feeny slot, and that's literally fine. Feeny was here to set terrain. That's all I cared about. And now we get our Quake off, and this should KO the Torkoal since they didn't protect. Are they Sash Torkoal, or was that just a roll? Nope, we were just a roll. And now they're going to get their burn off. They didn't burn us with Burning Jealousy? I don't understand that. Why wouldn't they get the burn? Our special defense went up. I don't understand. So now the play I can make is I can Mindstorm the Venusaur and go for Expanding Force. I think I should have Expanding Force into the Torkoal slot. Because if they Max Guard here, which I don't see a reason they would. Why didn't Burning Jealousy burn my... Alright, they're going to protect. That's fine. Like, this just stalls out another turn of Sun. Not really going to do a lot to Goth. I mean, granted, it is, 50% or 60% of my Gothitelle, but that's fine. And now we get to Mindstorm them, which will not KO. And then Expanding Force will pick up the KO. So, our Calyrex hasn't picked up a KO this game, but that's kind of whatever. But, like, we get the special defense boost, so, like, that's pretty good for us. I thought the Venusaur was going to live on, like, 1, and I was going to be very upset. The good thing about this is we should be the fastest thing on the field now. Outside of, like, exactly max speed Zacian, we should be the fastest thing on the field with Calyrex. And if they want to bring out Zacian, I have a Max Quake waiting for them. Okay, so this is actually pretty okay for us. I can protect my Calyrex, and then next turn I get my Scarf. I get my Scarf back. So I'm going to Max Guard this turn, and I'm going to Expanding Force. This should KO the Torkoal, unless they can't switch out, so that's not something I have to worry about. This should be a Behemoth Blade into my Calyrex, I would think. Okay. So now I get my Expanding Force off. This will KO the Torkoal and do like a non-zero mount into Zacian, which is literally all I needed to do. So, like, we used all 3 of our turns to Dynamax, and we didn't get a single boost on Calyrex, but, like, we're in an okay position here. We revealed Max Quake, so they know we have Mud Shot. They're going to bring out Landorus. I'm just going to click Astral Barrage and probably Helping Hand this turn. Because I could see them trying to KO my Gothitelle this turn. I have Eliki in the back, so actually KOing the Landers is a pretty high priority for us, but I think this is fine. Gonna get our Helping Hand. Get to fire off a Helping Hand boosted Astral Barrage. No Protect coming out from our opponent. Really good damage into both. Behemoth Blade should KO my Calyrex. Okay. Question is what do they do with Lando, and does it KO my Gothitelle? That might. Nope. Okay. But that will. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I was hoping that the Astral Barrage would do more into Lando. The fact that we didn't get a KO with this game is really unfortunate for us. Had we KO'd the Torkoal there, then we were in a really good position, but I'm actually curious about that roll. I'm really curious how close of a roll that is to KO Torkoal, or if that means they have special defense investment. Like this game is over, so like sitting here for a half a second while I calc this is fine. We want Torkoal on the other side. So against max HP, 0 special defense. It's a guaranteed KO. So that means they had to. If they're Assault Vest, they live on like min roll. They max roll. They live on like 1%. Again, that's with 0 investment. Like max HP, 0 special defense. Assault Vest lives. I'm actually curious. They were Citrus. Their max special defense, dang near max HP. 122, 175. I just got a low roll. 56% of the time I KO there. So, better than a coin flip to win that game, basically, on turn 1. Because then we get to go to +1. And from there, like, we go to +1 special attack. We then, the Expanding Force gets to pick up, or the max Mindstorm KOs the Venusaur, and then from there we just snowball. Yep. Man. Close game. Let's get paired up here for game number 3. Alright, opponent. Would like to put a win on the scoreboard today. Calyrex Shadow with Gigas. Okay. What is our Gigas plan? It is not one I have encountered yet, so it's not one I have a plan for. I think this is just going to be Calyrex plus Goth, I guess. Just lock them in. If they lead Calyrex, I have Scarf for them. I would like Tauros, so I can intimidate Gigas after Weezing goes down. And I think I want Eliki here as my last mon. Eliki kind of loses to, like, if I bring Eliki, I kind of lose to Rillaboom, but, like, I think this is fine. I think Tauros is enough to, like, deal with Rillaboom in a way. I'm curious now if they have Weezing on their side. This is an old Wheezing set that I have. If they protect... Max Mindstorm does 61% max, 91% with Helping Hand. I think it's correct to Mindstorm plus... They should protect. Like, they can't punch my Calyrex. I'm gonna Mindstorm. I think I think Goth is okay here. I'm gonna click Protect. What's really great about this is, as one can't be turned off by neutralizing gas, which is why you typically see the Gigas plan paired with a form of Calyrex. Just because, like, it's one of the restricteds that always gets to have its ability. So being able to preserve it seems pretty okay for them. Obviously, they're going to max Gigas here. Like, priority number one is going to be on KOing this Wheezing. And they know that, so they should protect here, I would think. So, without Helping Hand, if they protect, it does at most 61%. This is max HP 60 special defense, is the set I have. Yep, they're going to protect Wheezing, not really surprised. Mindstorm is going to do a chunk. Alright, so they have more special defense investment than this build I'm looking at, because mine does, based on this set I have, it does at least 51%. So we should still be faster than Gigas, I would think. They are Life Orb, not really surprised by that. So we can Mindstorm here. Actually, let's see, this is Psychic Terrain with Helping Hand. So do at most 83%, which is not enough to KO, so I'm going to Phantasm the Wheezing, and I'm going to click Protect. I shouldn't have done this. I should have Mindstormed. They actually are faster than me. Interesting. Yep, that is going to be enough to KO the Gothitelle. Oh, Gigas is faster than I thought he was. Phantasm is enough to pick up the KO. So we are going to drop the defense on Gigas, which is good. Problem is now I'm at -2 speed. Okay, there's my Grim Nay, so now I'm at +1. But now I can bring out Tauros and Intimidate them. So now they're going to be at -1 with their attack halved. So they shouldn't have any possibility of KOing my Calyrex here. They're going to bring out Urshifu. It's going to be Dark Urshifu, but I have Psychic Terrain up, so that's pretty okay for us. So the play I can make now... So I can Max Quake... switch into Eliki. This plays around a close combat into my Tauros, but do I really care about that? Do I need Tauros? Probably not. I'm just going to click Rock Slide. Good job, Tauros. Yep. Good job, Calyrex. You tried, buddy. I mean, we were at -2 speed. I knew we were going to get outsped. I'm going to go for Max Quake. Okay. Like, the play there was Rock Slide and hope we flinch the Urshifu. But I'm not feeling great here, guys. Them getting this special defense boost could be really annoying, not going to lie. Like, we have Eliki, but they also could still have Calyrex in the back. Which, like, Eliki lines up okay there, but not particularly great. So we can... get an Electro Web. Does Electro Webbing do anything? Electro Web is good because they could switch into... they switch into Calyrex this turn. It's good for us. They're going to detect. That's fine. Because I have the 2 fastest Mons on the field right now. We are going to connect with the Gigas. So now they're at -1 attack, -1 attack, -1 defense, +1 special defense, -1 speed. They have high horsepower. This shouldn't KO. Not even close. I mean, actually, it did more than I would have liked. So, now I'm going to Thunderbolt the Urshifu. I'm going to Double Edge into the Regigigas. Can't sucker punch me. Psychic Train is still up. Thank you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Good job, Tauros. You did your thing. So this is really awkward. I had to protect Eliki this turn and KO the Urshifu. They do have Calyrex. We haven't seen a Sash. They can't Astral Barrage. They don't have Psychic Train up, so they can't go for like Expanding Force here. I'm gonna Earthquake this turn because I'm protecting with Calyrex, so I'm protecting with Eliki, so I might as well. Like, I'm not outspeeding either of their Mons here, so getting this Earthquake off is fine. Psyshock should hurt, but I am Assault Vest. It's not enough, though. Dang. Dang. And if I ever miss a Protect here, they win. So the play is to, like, Protect 5 times, or 4 times in a row. Hit every single one of them, and then Electro Web, have Calyrex miss their attack, and then go from there. This is a weird matchup. I don't actually know how to play this one. Like, I don't feel like I have a good Gigas matchup. So figuring, like, nailing down the Gigas matchup, I think, would be... Honestly, I feel like it'd be pretty easy with this team. It's not something I've seen at all, like, since I've started playing with this team, so I really am not sure how to, like, properly go about that. The fact that, like, Gigas, sure, it doesn't hit the Calyrex, but the fact that they are able to outspeed me is really bad. Yep, nothing really surprising there. Nothing really surprising here. Yep. Yep. spell tag because they have assault vet. They have life orb here. Yeah, cool. Nothing really surprising. Pretty standard. I want to get one more in today. I would like to be on the scoreboard at the end of the day, so let's get to it. There we go. What do you got for me, opponent? Groudon, Alolan Ninetales. This is a team that exists. I have a feeling this is Dark Urshifu. Just like based on how this format is, I think this is gonna be Dark Urshifu. So I think I want Gothitelle and Calyrex up front. I think I want Tauros in the back alongside. Kind of want Feeny so I can take away their terrain from Rillaboom, but like it's kind of whatever. Also lines up well against Groudon, Charizard, and Urshifu. I think I like it more than Eliki here. Eliki lines up well against Zard, really poorly against Groudon. Like okay against Rillaboom, not the greatest, but yeah, I think I like Feeny the most. Sash is going to be on either Ninetales, Eliki, or Urshifu. It could be Light Clay on Ninetales, Life Orb on Eliki, and Sash on Urshifu. Could also be Band and or Scarf on Urshifu. Would not be surprised by either of those. It's going to be Ninetales, Rillaboom. Okay. This lead tells me they are Sash on Ninetales. Grassy terrain. So they are actually faster with Rillaboom than Gothitelle. So if that's the play, I am going to click Helping Hand. I could max in Expanding Force or Mindstorm into the Rillaboom to take away their terrain. I could also just click Astral Barrage and do a ton of damage. And I think I like that more. What do I have in the back that I would want to Dynamax? Feeny? Tauros? Yeah, both of those seem fine. We're going to be playing it through screens this game, and that's going to be annoying. Yep, fake out my Gothitelle. It's a lot of damage. They're not Sash. Oh, that's huge. That's absolutely huge for us. And now Rillaboom's going to go down to Hail. So we're up 2 to 4. And we have a +1 Calyrex now. And thanks to the way that this game is, we get the recovery back from grassy terrain here before, like they take the hail damage before they get the recovery, so that's pretty okay for us. That Charizard, yep, okay. So the play I'm going to make this turn, so I'm going to max my. I'm going to click Helping Hand, I'm going to max, and I'm going to click Max Quake into Groudon to get me that sweet special defense boost. And do a ton of damage here to the Groudon. The fact that they're not Sash on Ninetales means they're Light Clay. Which means, like, I don't know how I feel about that as, like, their lead into my Calyrex team. I don't feel particularly great about it because, like, I just do literally the play I made, and then what? Unless they're also like Scarf on Ninetales. If there's Scarf on Ninetales to outpace my Calyrex to set up screens in front of it, that could be something. Because like everything we saw happen before I clicked Astral Barrage was all like higher priority moves. They don't protect Groudon, so this is a +1 Helping Hand boosted Max Quake, which just deletes Groudon. So now I have a +2 with a +1 special defense Calyrex here. So I clicked Calm Mind, that KO'd their Groudon this turn. Man, that feels so good. They're gonna click Airstream, that's whatever. I literally could care less about that. Sure, you're faster than me, but that's fine, because now I get to blow you up. Do we live a let's see, based on how much that did, Airstream is capped at 130. So let's do some quick maths. 246, 252, 246 divided by 352. So the max damage they can do is 86%, which is more than my current HP. I mean, I'm going to click Helping Hand, and I'm going to click Mindstorm here. Mindstorm to set up Psychic Terrain so then my Gothitelle can do damage would be good. If this is off a Blast Burn, this is going to hurt. JK, LOL, Calyrex is great. Evidently, I messed up my math somewhere. That was a +2 Helping Hand boost. Bop. Bopped them. Turn 3. Calyrex is great. Quick and easy. I'm actually curious, based on how typical Charizards are built, can we do enough? Yeah, this will actually tell us. That's not what I want. I want Charizard. They're a Lum. Interesting. So this is Lumberry. This is Solar Power. 154. 93. Let's see. Alright, cool. That's right. So I'm curious, since we're at +1, Astral Barrage in doubles with a Helping Hand boost would actually KO them. So I actually didn't even need to Dynamax there. Single target Expanding Force also KOs. So the question is how much does Groudon take from Astral Barrage here as well? Uh, 187. And 120 special defense. Means they take 120% from Astral Barrage. So I actually could have won on turn 2 by clicking Astral Barrage. I gave our opponent an out into this game by Dynamaxing instead, because if they had Blast Burn, which they actually did, I'm actually surprised that it didn't do more than. See, Sun was up. Oh, Astral Barrage actually is not enough to KO Dynamax Zard. They go to 98% max. So really close, but not quite. Let's see. This is Blast Burn. Does 72 to 85%. Oh, but we were at +1. Basically nothing. Yeah, cool. So, I think Dynamaxing there was actually the correct play because, sure, they outsped us, but they're not threatening us at all. So, cool. That's going to be it, everyone. Let's throw this rental code up one more time, and make sure you go pick it up. Huge shout-outs to Poppy for putting this team together for me. If you stuck around this long, guys, you really like what we do here, leave a like, leave a comment down below, hit that sub button. Go check out the website. Our merch store is officially up. Go check stuff out there. We got all kinds of stuff up. I know Carl recently put up a more generic version of the shirt. We have the invitational shirt with all the competitors on it as well up there. So go check all that out, guys. And we'll see you later this week with some more Littleroot laddering. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.